Hey y'all, hey, we are back for another exhilarating episode of Girl, what the hell is you buying now? We got a lot of stuff, y'all. It's gonna be a long one, so just go ahead and get your snacks, pour your glass of wine. This is gonna be a long one. The studio's set up a little bit differently. I finally got my desktop set up over here so I can better navigate the notes and kind of help you guys, because the most of what I buy is fragrances. We just all know that at this point. Either way, we're going to jump right into it because there's a lot of stuff here and I'm ready to use some of this stuff, so I'm going to get the video going. But first, I'm going to just try to go through this as quick as possible. I got some car diffusers from Canvas Beauty. If you look at another haul video, you will see that I bought some whipped butter, body butter type things from them, and they had a sale, so I was like, let me get some of these diffusers and see, because I don't know if y'all struggle like I struggle, but sometimes it's hard to kind of keep your car smelling fresh, especially if you work out as much as I do. That gym booty really do get in the car, and it really annoys me. So there's one that's already in the car and I get a lot of fragrance from it. Either way, this is your diffuser. So it has a little string on it, a little shoestring situation, and it has a wooden top here, and I think you just turn it. Hold on, let me open this and see. So diffuser, of course, is going to be like a concentrated oil. It has a little stopper in there, and you take that stopper out before you get going. And what I do is, well, what I did do with the one that I've used already, take that little stopper out, and then, if you can see here, turn this upside down and let the oil kind of saturate this wooden tip here, so that's what's going to heat up in the heat of the car. I got toasted marshmallow, and I got 1, 2, 3. I had about 8 of them in here. The fragrances don't really matter. They smell just like the body butters, and your car will smell like it. I haven't tested longevity. It's only been about a couple weeks, and I get it in the car sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But that might be because I go nose blind very easily, so not really sure. But if I recommend that, I would say get it from them. They are a Black owned business. All right, so next we're gonna keep it moving right along, and this is just more of a recommendation. Like if you have like your little smoke and your vape shops and those different places, some of them actually sell fragrances now. So I got some Club de Nuit, however you say it, and Lattafa fragrances from them because I saw it on their Instagram here in my local area. So I was like, let me go see what they got, and ended up buying a couple things. So the first thing is Hayati Exotic Al-Zafaran, whatever that says on Google. So their packaging is always stellar, and this is going to be the bottle. In Fragrantica, listed as like a citrus, fruity, white, floral, musky type of perfume. And let me tell you what it smells like. This is Burberry Her. Like, this is Burberry Her. And I know that the regular Burberry Her, not the Intense, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't last very long. So this is probably going to be a layering option to put along with that to get some more projection out of your stuff. But this smells just like Burberry Her. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's listing this as like a dupe in the fragrance girl world, but that's what I'm getting from that. And the next thing that I got from the vape shop is Club de Nuit. This is Michaela. Is this the name of it? Let me see. Yep, Club de Nuit Malika Armaf. I do have another Club de Nuit. I don't like it very much because it pulls a little masculine, so I don't use it. But this right here is what made me buy anything at all. I don't know if she's duping anybody, if she's replicating anything, but girl, smell good. Not gonna hold you. Smells delicious. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. Let me try this again. I'm trying to transition out of spray into the tops because that liquid that's sitting in there when you put the tops back on starts to make this thing kind of rust. So I want to get out of that habit, but okay, the jury's still out on Malika, but she smells real light though, almost like flowery. The notes are listed as like iris, powdery, fruity, sweet. So I was expecting a little bit more pack, like just looking at the packaging, but I'll make her work or I'll give her away. So that's everything I got from there. And the I'm going to go over to Sephora right quick just because I kind of have the stuff set up. I do have some more Sephora stuff over there, but this just needed its own little section. So I'm going to get into it. The next thing I got, I had to get it the day that it dropped because I know that Valentino normally has limited editions and I don't want to miss out. That's simply the long and the short of it. Anyway, this is the Donna Born in Roma Ivory. Oh Lord, she's just, you can't tell. She's the Ivory perfume. This is the one for women, and of course there's a counter that is for men. And this smells good. It smells like, it says citrus, sweet, and white floral. I don't get a whole lot of citrus, which I'm excited about because I'm not real big on citrus. But what I will say about this is it reminds me of something else, like another, like a bougie marshmallow, a yum marshmallow, anybody else marshmallow. It's not really standing out from some of the other marshmallows that I have in my collection. But I'm gonna test it out. I still like her. I'm gonna keep her. I'm not getting rid of her or anything like that, but I didn't have to get it, honestly. It doesn't really have anything that makes it different from any of the other, like, like I said, boozy type of marshmallowy smells on the market. There's more than enough things that smell just like this where I don't have to repurchase this one. So just the Jewish information. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I got. And of course, we'll come back and we'll go to Oakcha, Sand and Fog. Sand and Fog has gotten a lot of my money lately. Yeah, a whole lot of people. So we're going to get into it. We'll get into it. All right, I am back. I went to Oakcha. Oakcha, I really only went on there to get the newest collaboration with Paul Reacts called Mango Hour. Mango Hour Viral Vanilla, I guess is what it's called. This is what the packaging looks like. You know, Oakcha has pretty good packaging. Magnetic closure, all that good stuff. And here is your fragrance. This is, like I said, mango. Is it Mango Hour? Surely. Yep. Mango Hour. Fresh mango, juicy pineapples, white peach, caramel swirl, coconut milk, amber, vanilla, and musk. The jury's still out. I like it. It's a good, fun, summery fragrance, and I get a lot of the pineapple and the mango. My only issue is that it smells very similar to something else that Oakcha already has in stock, and I don't know which one it is, but it reminds me of like one of their other gourmand collection fragrances. I have the collection, but it's downstairs in the bookcase. But it smells like something that Oakcha already produces, so I didn't have to pay $56 for this if I already have something that Oakcha normally has in their normal rotation, which is 20 to 30 bucks. I didn't need it, but whatever. I got it. I'm gonna keep it, and that is what it is. But just if anybody needs that information. The next thing I got from them is Sinful Smoke. Sinful Smoke is going to be inspired by Tom Ford's Cherry Smoke. Do I have Tom Ford Cherry Smoke? I do not, but I do have the other cherry, the other viral cherry one that I can't think of right now. But this one is sour cherry and saffron, apricot, woody notes, smoke, leather, and some other stuff. So it's like a cherry fragrance, but with like a smoky undertone to that kind of translates that cherry from summer into like the colder weather months with the leather and the smoke. So it is really smoky, and it'll be good with like a the Camera, some other Lattafa fragrances to add like some sweetness to the existing smoke of some of those other ones. So this one was good. I recommend that one. Not bad at all. And the final thing that I got from Oakcha is going to be High Coral. High Coral is inspired by Valentino's Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Do I own Coral Fantasy? I do not. I think I smelled it in store, and I didn't have to have it because I have quite a few other Valentino fragrances, so I just didn't have to have that one for about 36 bucks. This one is good to have, and it kind of makes me want the Coral Fantasy. This makes me want to go buy the Coral Fantasy because it smells good. That's your High Coral, and it has notes of kiwi, orange, jasmine, amberette, rose, white musk, and cedar. So this is really good, really girly and kind of flirty. So not bad. Do you have to have it? No, but do I have to have is the other hundreds of fragrances that I do have? I don't have to have it, but it's in the thing. It kind of smells like roses and flowers and all that old girly stuff. So yeah, that's everything that I got from Oakcha. All right, up next I went to, I don't even know where I went. Ulta, and grabbed just a real, no, not Ulta, TJ Maxx, Ulta, somebody, child. Ulta, I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, I got the Golden Hour. It's the Nourishing Body Oil by Salt Air. I got that because I want to try some of their stuff. TikTok is really putting it in the algorithm, and I wanted to try it. And you know, I've seen some people, my sister and some other people had it, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. And Golden Hour was the only scent that I liked of all the ones that they had available. So it's pretty good oil. So I'll test it out and see if it aggravates my skin or not. And we'll see what happens with that. The next thing I got is a perfume oil, another Sand and Fog. It's not in a part of the Sand and Fog segment because I got it from TJ Maxx, Marshall's, one of those places. This is Vanilla Sugar. And I prefer the droppers, but this is what I found. And I know that it's very hard to come across these Sand and Fog oils these days because it's now viral. Even though I've been buying this thing for a couple years, these fragrances at a couple years at this point with no problems. Now it's a mad dash, and they're collecting them like Pokemon cards. But here we are. This is Vanilla Sugar. Vanilla Sugar is inspired by K. Ali Rock Candy Sugar, whatever it is. That is what this is inspired by. I have smelled the K. Ali's Rock Candy Sugar, or Candy Rock Sugar, however you call it. Smells really good, but y'all know K. Ali fragrances don't have a lot of longevity unless you sit for a real long time in the bottle. Even then, I kind of still have some challenges with lasting Sand and Fog oils. I don't have that problem, even though there are some of the TikTok girls that are complaining, saying that they don't get the longevity. Girl, I don't know nothing about that, okay? Vanilla Sugar. I put this on me the other day, and I had it on for a couple hours, and I kept sniffing myself. Like, it smells like candy, but it's not childish. I like it. They might consider it summer. You know, I wear my things when I get ready because I paid for them. But yeah, I like this one. If you get anything from Sand and Fog, get this one. Get the Marshmallow Mist, and a couple that I would recommend. But this is really good, and I need to find it in a dropper because the rollerball is cool, but I like to use a lot of product because I need you to smell me from the mailbox. But yeah, check this one out. All right, so real quick, we are gonna go to, where else did I go? Ulta. Back to Ulta because I forgot that part of the segment. Just some Aquaphor, and I got the Sakura Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Essence. This is for help draw moisture deeper into your skin's layers. I don't know, but I know that I've used a lot of Good Molecules products and I like it, so I grabbed this to try. If you can see, a pretty big bottle. And then I got a discoloring correcting serum, and that has helped me with my skin as far as like fading like the dark spots. That and sunscreen, those two things, I'll give you that information before I make the skincare video. This discolor correcting serum, I like this as well. So that's everything that I got from Ulta. So we're gonna go over to Sand and Fog, Bath and Body Works, and everybody else that we got left. All right, so the next thing I got is a ton of body oil, or perfume oils, fragrance oils, whatever you want to call them, from Sand and Fog. They dropped a bunch of new ones. I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of new ones. And the Sand and Fog fan pages on the Facebook really got me. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of however many they dropped in the newest line, because I have horrible FOMO and don't want to miss out. So let's just get into it. So the first one that I got is Vanilla Toffee. Vanilla Toffee is inspired by Lattafa Eclair. We've seen that bottle all over the internet. And these are about $25 on the website, $25 to $26 if you can find them in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. Anywhere else, they're going to be about $15 or $16. Good luck finding them in stores. Just go ahead and pay for the website. Just go ahead and save yourself the stress, all right? Because even the girls on Mercari and eBay, they charging $25, $30, $40. So just go ahead and get them directly from the source. Don't even put yourself through the stress of it. But This smells really good. Smells cinnamony. I like it. Kind of like dessert. I really enjoy it. The note's going to be vanilla, orchid, sugar, tonka, vanilla, and musk. So I really like that one. That was going to layer well. Anything with a vanilla projection or base is going to layer with anything very well. You can make your own custom smell that way. The next one's going to be whipped cherry. Whipped cherry is clean, inspired by Clean Reserve whipped cherry. Don't have the original, so I cannot attest to it, but really good. Really good. It smells kind of light in the bottle, so I hope, you know, I'll get some lasting power, but it's going to be orange, apple, cherry, vanilla, and musk. And the next one is going to be Velvet Blossom. Velvet Blossom is inspired by Valentino Born in Roma, with the notes of orange, eucalyptus, rose, jasmine, amber, and vanilla. Born in Roma. Yep. Pretty much spot on. So what you're going to do with these is you're going to take your bath. You're going to get in some water, right? You're going to get out, put your little whatever's on, your little oils, your creams, your concoctions, and then you're going to come back with this with a little bit of, I take like a little bit like a creamy lotion, a unscented creamy lotion, put a little bit of lotion in, put a few drops of this, and go section by section. That's just how I do it. So you're going to go with this, and then you're going to top it off your clothes with your Donna Born in Roma or your Donna Born in Roma dupe or whatever you're going to come back with, and you're going to smell like that all day. Okay? All right. All right, next we got Cinnamon Reserve. Cinnamon Reserve is going to be inspired by Parfums de Marly Ojan, O-A-J-A-N. Not sure, don't have the original. But this is going to be bergamot, cinnamon, clove, honey, amber, and vanilla. Real fall, real winter, cold months, you know, that type of thing. And I can kind of smell the cloves, but it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell bad at all. Kind of like I'm trying to think of like a cinnamon latte, like a hot drink. That's kind of what it smells like to me, or like rum or something dark that you would drink. So I really like that. That's gonna be good in the winter. Next up, we got Love Potion. Love Potion is inspired by Burberry Her with notes of strawberry, orange, jasmine, violet, lily, and vanilla. And another spot on for Burberry Her or Burberry Her Elixir, like the stronger Burberry Her, because the original Burberry Her, it didn't give enough projection to me, so I prefer the I think it's Elixir, whatever the stronger version of that is. So that's going to be good as well. Next we got Cherry Silk, and I looked up the wrong one. Cherry Silk, there we go. They have a Cherry Silk. They have a couple of different cherry iterations, but this is going to be Cherry Silk. This is inspired by YSL Black Opium with the notes of cherry. We got mandarin, coffee, jasmine, patchouli, and vanilla. So we're going to see if this smells like the YSL Black Opium. Well, I'm going to say it does. It gives Black Opium, but a little bit sweeter. It reminds me of the YSL Black Opium, the Over Red. There's an Over Red version, and that's exactly what it says on the website. YSL Black Opium Red. It's the Over Red version of YSL. So yeah, that's what this is. So another banger. Another banger. All right. Next up, we got Citrus Blossom. Citrus Blossom is going to be a dupe for YSL Libre with notes of mandarin, lavender, orange, blossom, and vanilla. I do have the YSL, and I don't know. I'm getting a lot of orange. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say that this is really close. It could be a cousin. It could be a cousin, but again, if you layer it or if you don't layer it, however you want to wear it, still going to be good. I like it, even though the orange is kind of throwing me off. When it dries down on my skin, it might smell differently. You never know. And the last one that I got is Bourbon and Vanilla. This is a dupe for Valentino Donna Born in Roma, the pink PP, whatever that is. I don't have that one, but this is notes of mandarin, bergamot, lemon, rose, jasmine, and vanilla. And I do like this one. Let me put a few drops on just to confirm what I'm thinking here. One second. It's good. It's good. Now with the bourbon being, you know, the first name bourbon and vanilla, you would think that the bourbon would project more and give off a lot more. And it's almost an afterthought. I'm almost losing the bourbon and it's leaning more heavier towards the vanilla and some of the other notes, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. So that is everything that I got from Sand and Fog. So, you know, check them out if you feel like it. I got a couple EOS body lotions. This is the Jasmine Peach. This is the Jasmine Peach. Now, I was going to get this like last year, but I was in the throes of contact dermatitis. And I was like, girl, I don't want to put nothing on my skin. But now that I've mastered that challenge as well, I can kind of introduce some stuff back in. So, this Jasmine Peach, very good. Very light, but very good. And see, that's going to be, this is your lotion. So if you put a squirt of lotion and then like a squirt of one of your body oils, that's going to intensify. That's going to help your stuff last longer. Just trust me. All right, and the other one that I got is Pink Champagne. And again, it's like a shea butter lotion, body lotion. It says 24-hour moisture. Y'all know how I feel about these extended hour claims, girl. Nobody needs to smell like anything for 24, 48, 79 hours. What's the point? But this one smells really good too. This Pink Champagne. Oh, this Pink Champagne, like if you mix that pink champagne with something like a whipped cherry. Hold on, I'm trying to pick it up. If you would put something like these two together, smell good all day. All right, so I'll be back. We're going to Bath and Body Works. Okay, we are back, and I got a few things from Bath and Body Works. I got a couple hand lotions. This is the champagne apple and honey. That smells really good. I think it was probably just buy 3 get 2 free or something like that. So I just threw these in there. That's very good on the apple scent, and that's going good with that'll go good with like an apple perfume or another fruit if you have that. This is the Vanilla Romance from the vanilla line that they have. Again, it was probably like buy 3 get 2 free, and I just threw these in there. I threw this in there. I don't like any of the vanilla line, so I don't know why I threw this in there. I just had to get my free item. I don't know. I don't love it. It is, let me read the back. This is a cardamom, vanilla absolute, and woods. Whatever that means. I don't know. I don't know if cardamom is just not something that I prefer in the scent profile. I don't know. I'll have to try it and see if I actually like it. To tell y'all the notes on the champagne apple and honey, it's crisp apple, champagne, honey, and autumn woods. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Got 5 fragrances from them. This one is the Sunrise Woods. It is sandalwood, berries, and cozy cashmere. This is going to be real good in the fall, colder months as well. And I like this one. This smells really good. I like this one. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but I like it. We got another one for the colder months called Autumn Drive. Autumn Drive is going to be raspberry, amber, and vanilla birch. And this one smells real good. Real good. I like that one. I got Amber Blush. I already had this one in another haul, and I just needed to get it back up. This is Amber, Jasmine, and Oak Moss. So I really like that one. These last 2, they were added to the some new additions. There are quite a few new additions, but these are the only 2 that I gravitated towards from the Everyday Luxury line. You know, those kind of dupe things. This is Free as a Flower. Free as a Flower is going to be orange flower, lavender, and vetiver. This one is duping YSL Leave. So got a couple YSL dupes in here. If you take that Sand and Fog oil, put that on with this, you're going to smell like Leave all day. Spot on. Pretty much spot on. So if you can't get your hands on the YSL Leave, however you say it, and you don't want to spend it, there you go. All right, and the last thing from Bath and Body Works is also Inner Angel, spiced apple cognac, tonka bean, and warm praline. And this thing is duping Killian Angel Share. Do I have Killian Angel Share? No, ma'am. Do I have a ton of dupes that I can tell you? Sure can. This is the Killian Angel Share but it smells like the apple one. I don't know the name, but it smells like a smoky apple type of fragrance. So here we go, just stumbling upon combos. So you got the champagne apple and honey, and then you got the inner angel, which pulls apple and smoky. Put those two together. All right. Okay, that's everything from Bath and Body Works. Okay, next thing I grabbed was a couple lipsticks. They are matte ink from the Maybelline New York Super Stay line. They put out some new colors. I've had this line in the past. And these are some new additions. This is the, what color is this? This is 525. This is 525 and this is 520. This is like a chocolate brown. I normally use a chocolate brown matte lipstick as a liner when I'm doing like a lighter lip color, or I want to do like an ombre effect. Go with the brown lipstick. You can go with the brown liner as well, but matte lipstick, that's gonna last longer. You don't have to reapply as much as you would have to like a brown lip liner, regular lip pencil, whatever you want to call it. And this is just a little bit lighter brown than this brown, just to kind of, like I said, if you want to do an ombre, and this would be good, like, you know, the colder months, do that dark brown on the outside and that lighter brown just a little bit on the inside. Chef's kiss. You can get this anywhere. Walmart, them other people that we don't go to no more, you can get this everywhere. So just wanted to throw that in there because really good. They're matte, but they're not dry. Your lips are not crusted over at the end of the night. So really good. Sephora. I went to Sephora a million times in the last couple months. This is the salted caramel body butter from Fenty. This was sold out everywhere. I just happened to find like literally one at a Sephora. You know, the large size. You know, you can always take this out and replace it, and it'll be cheaper than buying a full size tube. This smells really good. Salted caramel. And I've already used a little bit of it. Smell lasts a long time. And these particular body butters work for my skin. They don't irritate me. The only things that do irritate me is the one that they had some that came out with like shimmer in it last season. No ma'am, that glitter ate my tail up. So I'm not gonna be doing that again. Also got a travel size of She Was Here by Forever Mood. They only had a travel size, and I do like it, but I have seen a lot of reviews saying that she doesn't last. So once I test this out, if it's not lasting, I'm not buying a full size. I'm not, because out of the original 4 Forever Mood fragrances, I only have 2 of them in my collection. So we'll see if this is gonna get added, or you know, that's just gonna be the end of that era. Not sure. The last thing that I bought from Sephora, I can't get out the packaging, but if you hear a lot of thunder, it's about to rain outside, so it's gonna be all right. Girl, don't embarrass me. All right, next thing I got is Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. If y'all saw another haul, I got a travel size, which is probably about the same size as this, not very big, or the 1 ounce. I think that much is gone. I've been really tearing it up, so that lets me know, go ahead and buy the full size. Just don't even waste nobody's time. Get a full size and go on about your business. You can look up the notes on this for time's sake, but I love this. Mimosa and Cardamom. It smells really good with my natural chemistry, so went ahead and got a full size. I forgot I got 2 what are these? I guess travel sizes from Jo Malone as well. I got the Raspberry Ripple just to really test it out, because I'm not sure that I do like it. And yeah, two of those Raspberry Ripples. So I don't know why I bought 2 of them, but here we are. All right, moving on to TJ Maxx. I got a few little items from them. I got quite a few little hair clips, claw clips, whatever you call them. Now, claw clips, they don't really hold up all of my hair, so I have to do like an up, down, half up, half down, just to get it to hold all my hair. But they had it near the register, and they suckered me in for only about $8. So I got gold and silver in this style, gold and silver in this little abstract style, and one more gold and silver in this style. All right, and also got a little bracelet. All right, the next few things I got from TJ Maxx. Not TJ Maxx. Is it TJ Maxx? TJ Maxx. It's just this little gold little bangle thing. It's just a little, it has a hinge on the back, and it's just a little cute little bangle to add to my stacks that I be doing. I got La Vie, Es Belle, Intense Mint. Sure. I have La Vie Es Belle. There's too many words. I can't say it. But this is supposed to be the intense version. Here we go right here. I'm going to try to smell it again. But the first time I smelled it when I got it home, no ma'am. It's going to be a no for me. Miss Girl smell like alcohol and White Diamond. Had a baby. White Diamonds had a baby, and I don't like it. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all and tell you I'm gonna keep this one. This one's gonna go back to the store. And I rarely ever do returns. And I don't know if that's how this thing truly smells, or I got a bad batch, or they selling like a horrible knockoff. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I just know that this bottle won't be living here. Okay? Alright. Then I got a Sand and Fog sample pack. This is pomegranate noir, vanilla and amber, and coconut and almond. I'm sure I have the coconut and almond already, the hairspray, and the vanilla and amber I may already have, but I wanted to see what the pomegranate noir was talking about. So let's smell those. Pomegranate noir. No girl, I don't think she smelled like nothing. Let me see. See if I can put it on right quick. She smell like Old Spice. I'm gonna put that back in the case. She's gonna have to go back too. Yeah, so the sample pack, she's gonna go back. She's gonna go back to the store because I don't like any of these. I don't know why these are such a bust, but I don't like how none of these smell. And I know that I already have this in a hairspray, and I know I like it. I don't know what's happening with TJ Maxx. I don't know what they got going on, but these two are gonna go back to the store. So yeah. Okay, and the last thing I got from TJ Maxx is kind of a random find. It was just a random, I think it's a Lattafa. Surely. Sahari, maybe? It's a Sahari perfume. Very pretty bottle by the name of Alulu. Right there. I'm going to show y'all because I'm not even going to waste nobody's time. Right there. This is supposed to be pineapple, apple, and green notes. Jasmine, rose, and iris. So let's see what she's talking about. If I can get the top off. Girl, I can't get the top off. Smells good, but I feel like I have something like this, and it's very hard to get the top off. So she's gonna go ahead and go back with her sisters. Y'all gonna go back, the family gonna go back to the store, and you know, we're gonna move on. All right, we're just about done. I got 3 purses. I know we ain't seen no purses in a while, but I have been wanting to patronize this black-owned brand. So I got a purse from Glamaholic Lifestyle. As you can see here, a really good tough dust bag that I got here, and this is the bag. A good hunter green type situation. She has a lot of pockets. She got a big pocket on the back. She comes with a strap. Quality, I'm assuming leather. Not sure, but here is the bag. Take a screenshot if you want to look up the name and the size. I know that this is the medium. I know they have a small and a large. This is your medium size bag. So I got that to go ahead and patronize them. And I grabbed a couple more items from Tote and Carry. Y'all have seen them quite a few times. And I got this little small little tiny guy in purple with some lavender accents. Really cute. That one. And the final item is going to be another bag. And again from Tote and Carry. It might be a men's bag. I'm not sure. But I don't care. So this is a nice little like sling crossbody style bag. So this is like quick for you on the go. You don't want a real big bag. It's kind of slender, but again, more than enough pockets. There's a zipper pocket on the side back here. Another green bag, forest green, colder weather, colder month color. So that is it. That's everything that I bought in the last couple months. Let me know if I got any questions. Y'all know if y'all want to see more details or still shots of all the items, going over to the shopping Instagram page, Melanin_365_, and that's going to be in the description bar. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and that's it. In the meantime, like, comment, share, subscribe, or whatever it is that you feel like doing, and I'll see you in the next shopping cart. Peace.